As Americans cast their ballots for the 2024 election, Kamala Harris, the Vice President, and Donald Trump will face off in less than 32 days. In a polling twist, Republican J.D. Vance has seen a significant increase in his favorability as a result of riding the success of the vice presidential debate against Tim Walz, which was previously at an all-time low. In the meantime, Harris keeps a restricted lead over Trump. Yet another survey proposes that a developing number of conservatives might cast a ballot leftist 1 month from now. Only 1% of voters have said that the debate has changed how they will vote. So, how do you think Trump and Harris will fare in November? According to the most recent average of national polls compiled by 538, Harris leads Trump by 2.7 points. For several weeks, Harris has consistently been slightly ahead of Trump in national polls. Expectations were upended this week by the debate between Minnesota Governor Walz and Ohio Senator Vance, with betting markets and pre-polls predicting that Walz will win. In addition to winning the debate, Vance's performance appears to have improved his public image, which had been in decline for months. Our analysis prior to the debate revealed that Walz was more popular than Trump, Vance, and even Harris. When President Joe Biden was on the Democratic ticket, the state was leaning toward Trump. With 52% of the vote to 445% in Nevada, Harris has the largest lead over Trump by 7 points. The two candidates are tied at 49% in Georgia, and Trump is 3 points ahead of Harris in Wisconsin, where his 5-point lead has shrunk to 3 points. In addition, Harris leads by 2 points in North Carolina and 3 points in Arizona. The perceived competency gap is decreasing, despite the fact that the economy remains the top issue for voters in swing states. Compared to Trump, 49% of voters in swing states believe Harris can better manage the economy. It is important to note that Trump topped the polls in Arizona, North Carolina, and Georgia in separate New York Times polls earlier this month. The swing states are still open to change before November, as evidenced by this variation. Democrat Kamala Harris currently holds a 49.3-46.2 lead over Republican Donald Trump, a slight improvement over last Monday, when Harris held a 49.3-46.0 lead over Trump. A national poll deficit against Trump of 45.2-41.2 was Joe Biden's final position prior to his withdrawal as Democratic candidate on July 21. The unemployment rate in the United States decreased by 0.1% in September to 4.1%. According to economic data. In July, the unemployment rate reached its highest point of 4.3%. The Electoral College, in which each state receives electoral votes equivalent to its federal House seats based on population, and senators, always two, elects the President of the United States. The national popular vote is not used to choose the president. Almost all states award their electoral votes in a winner-take-all system, and 270 out of 538 votes are required to win. The Electoral College favors Trump in comparison to the national popular vote. According to Silver's model, Harris must win the popular vote by at least 2 points to be the favorite in the Electoral College. In the key states, Pennsylvania, 19 electoral votes, Michigan, 15, Wisconsin, 10, and Nevada, 6. Harris still leads Silver's polls by 1 to 2 points. She will probably win the Electoral College by at least 276-262 if Harris wins these 4 states. North Carolina, 16 electoral votes. Trump leads by 0.5 points, Georgia by 1 point, and Arizona by 1.2 points. The probability that Harris will win the Electoral College according to Silver's model is unchanged from the article published on Monday. The 538 model was better to Harris in September, however presently allows her a 55% opportunity to win. Harris is still a slight favorite, but the chances of either candidate winning are close to 50-50. There is still time for polls to change and for one candidate to have a significant advantage in the Electoral College on Election Day, because the election is still more than 4 weeks away. Or, the polls might underestimate either Harris or Trump, which could result in a decisive victory for the candidate who takes advantage of the poll error.